met with a client earlier today talking about their journey through recovering from infidelity. And we were talking about the little things that you can do to make things a little bit easier on yourself. Because often what happens is there's so much pain, there's so much trauma, and that trauma creates different things that are triggering. And so here are 3 things we talked about that can help just in that recovery. First is, if it makes sense, is to just have some time apart. This isn't going to be the best fit for everybody, and this is assuming that you're working toward reconciliation. But the first step is just having some time apart can just help minimize a lot of the daily triggers and frustrations that come up on that healing journey. That might not be for everyone. Second is, if you and the person that you're trying to reconcile with are able to, just moving, whether it's within the same state, just to a different house or apartment, or even across the country. Because again, there are little things within that house, within that physical environment, that can trigger you and make things more difficult. And you feel like everything you look at just reminds you of the problem. So as much as possible, being able to create a brand new environment can help you to be free from that. Because I think we often forget that we are humans and that we literally evolved, like our vision evolved so that we could understand our physical environment, like for hunting and gathering purposes. And so space means a lot to us. And so if we're constantly in the places where our brain goes back to events that happen there that cause us pain, well, a really practical way to eliminate some of that pain before you get to the deeper level of why it's causing you so much pain and healing that part of you, just to give yourself a little breather, getting out of those spaces can be so helpful. And then lastly, just new routines. So changing up where you go to the gym, changing up which restaurants you go to. Basically just trying to reinvent your life without, dramatically changing it, but just changing some of the scenery. That tends to help people, especially early on. So try those things out if you're currently struggling.